Welcome to another glorious day in the City of Heroes. Today, I'm logged on as Architect, and I'm going to be showing you the base of the Agents of Fortune. This one is a bit more pleasant than my friend's Evil Bull Weevil base, in the respect that this place is not freaking disgusting. I don't feel dirty going through this place, for the most part. You'll see in a moment what I'm talking about. But for now, let's begin the tour. This is the entrance. As you can see, it's centrally placed. Most of my bases I try not to do that, mostly because of my experiences with my experiences with the hunting lodge. But unlike the hunting lodge, this one has enough character in the different locations that you can relatively find your way through easily. Now, when this place first started, there wasn't much to it. My friend basically threw a bunch of vehicles into the corner of one room, threw up the utilities he needed, and pretty much washed his hands of it. Then he asked me for some help, and I took the room that had the vehicles in it and turned it into this. So here we have an open air garage. It's got a roof overhead. All the tools they could need for the work they do. And people pretty much just tool around with vehicles here. Crates for equipment. This took some doing, but it's a fire truck. Because he pointed out, rightly, that you need to have crash fire rescue in an air pad. Since I've got a neighbor who's got his own airstrip, and I've taken a closer look at his property and noticed, yep, there's fire trucks, there's heavy equipment. It's basically a piece of attention to detail. This is the Blue Oyster, the Agents of Fortune's main aircraft. I don't know if the homecoming crew will ever make it so that these vehicles will stop hovering, but this is what we have to work with for now. A small fleet of longbow flyers and attack drones to back them up. Now you would think, well, it's a bit dangerous to be having, weapons exposed to the open air, except this is not normal space. This is not normal Earth. I'm guessing the implication is that the Agents of Fortune keep their base inside an alternate dimension. Here's the command center, protected behind a laser curtain. These parts I did not make. This was all Unholy's idea. So basically, once I got this all set up, just this room, that got Unholy's creative juices flowing, and the dude, well, he got to building. Now, in my bases, I keep my salvage racks holding on to just uncommon, common, and rare, and I divide them up by whether they're magic or technological. Unholy, he organizes things alphabetically. So he's got the color coding here. Alphabetical order for all the uncommon stuff, alphabetical order for all the common stuff, and all the rares go into the same rack. I believe these are supposed to be overflow. The Agents of Fortune's Mystical Research Center. As I've said before, there is no single item in the base editor that does this. You have to actually put two of the orbs together, and once you do, you get some really strange colorations. Here's medical and mechanics. Mostly because we just could not figure out another place to put the medical location. Here we've got robots that are being worked on. Pile of wreckage in the corner that's being researched. And some that are nailed to the wall just as trophies. A bit more refined study goes on in here. Some data agents watching over the mission computers. Here we've got transport. Once again, arranged in alphabetical order, much to my chagrin. Mostly because this happens. Like, you can see the posters are in alphabetical order. but the actual display is not. Another power crystal, kept in isolation, away from everybody. This is the trophy room. Everything in here is related to the City of Heroes lore. Well, except for this. This is actually a control piece that frankly just looks cool. It's always fun to see one of these floating around. This weird cosmic tumor looking thing is reminiscent of the Cathedral of Pain trial. So is this book. And this cube. This is a piece of the Hamadon, one of the endgame monsters. And this is one of the locations where characters can take a break and relax. We worked so long on this damn pool. The reason why I keep zooming in on me is because there's some weird clipping issues. Because the pool, the water, is only one section thick. We put water all the way to the ground on this. So it winds up screwing around visually. But otherwise, the character can swim. Bartender for the Tiki Lounge. People want to barbecue, they can do it right in here. Have some fun. So back to the entrance. And here we have another lounge. I could have sworn we buried somebody under the floor for music, but I'm not hearing it. I'll have to come back and fix that later. Here, let me do a quick check. Nope. All right. You know what? This is a great opportunity. So the reason why Architect is a part of this group, and the reason why he's named Architect, is because Unholy asked me to help him out with this place. We'll be grabbing an NPC. And what we want, it's not one of the dancing ones. We want one with a boombox. This is going to be our DJ. Listen to those thumping sounds. Now, I hold down Shift. Nope. Escape. Let's make sure I'm only selecting him. Come on. Here we go. There's a lot to load. Where are you? There we go. That's how we put him under the ground. No, that's not working. He's not going down. Well, then how do we fix that? We enable room clipping. And down you go. Now nobody can see him. But he's there. He's playing music for everyone else. That's the fucked up way you use the telltale heart to play music in City of Heroes bases. I love a whiskey sour. Yep. It's been a great day of work burying somebody under the floorboards. So people can play pool, they can gamble. Agents of Fortune really want people to be enjoying themselves. When they're done chilling out at the bar, they can come up to the jacuzzi, hang out. The bubbles. It's nice and steamy in here. Relaxing. From here, I can't hear the guy screaming under the floorboards. Now here is living quarters. Largely Spartan affairs, but not too Spartan. And Unholy has a story for a lot of these places. Especially these. These are the chambers of the command staff. One commander has a lot of ladies. Some of which are in go-go cages. He even has his own bar with a bartender. Again, all female. I often make jokes about the girls that wind up in these cages. The joke being where it's like, no, he puts them in there because they're a bit too demanding. Where it's like, and then one starts reaching out, being like,
"Please, sir, please, I want some more. I want some more."
At which point you hit the bar with a spoon and go, "Back with you! Back into the horny jail!" The character here likes to keep fit. Never mind the straps and stains on this bed. For a long time, these were the only beds that anyone could really use in City of Heroes. Got a lot of criticism, but for whatever reason, the developers just could not give us better beds. In the years since the game was shut down, the people who had it figured out a way to bring in some new items for the bases, and I am very happy they did. I love seeing these things. This is the bedroom of one of the more mystical commanders. The sexy times here are more sophisticated. And that is the Agents of Fortune. I hope you all had fun romping through my friend's base. I always have a fun time walking through one of these. Thank you for your time, and have a good one.